A third way Satan influences our life is through mental disorders. Now again, it's a mistake to say all mental illness is the result of demonic activity. Look at Philippians 4, verses 6 and 7. Paul says, "Be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your request be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all comprehension, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." What I want you to see here is an emotional disorder, anxiety, can be affected by spiritual influences. In this case, if you engage in a positive spiritual exercise, such as prayer and giving of thanks, that invisible, immeasurable spiritual activity can have an impact on your thoughts and emotions. Now follow my logic here. If positive spiritual forces can affect your thoughts and emotions, isn't it logical to think that there are negative spiritual forces that can also impact your thoughts and emotions? Of course there are. And that's where some mental illness can be attributed. Look at Luke 8, 35 through 36. The people went out to see what had happened, and they came to Jesus and found the man from whom the demons had gone out, sitting down at the feet of Jesus, clothed and in his right mind, and they became frightened. Those who had seen it reported to them how the man who was demon-possessed had been made well. For this man, the restoration of his mental and emotional well-being didn't take years of therapy and drugs. It happened instantaneously. Now, please hear me. That doesn't happen every time. Not even most mental disorders can be attributed to demons, but some of them can, and we should not ignore the spiritual element in mental disorders. A fourth way that Satan and demons impact our life is through suicide. This is one mental disorder that almost always has a spiritual element to it. You know, in Mark chapter 9, we find the story of a young boy who continually tried to take his life by throwing himself into the fire or into the water. Verse 22 of Mark 9, the father of the boy pleads with Jesus, saying, "This demonic spirit has often thrown him both into the fire and into the water to destroy him. But if you can do anything, take pity on us and help us." Now hear me on this. God has made us in such a way that our natural instinct is to preserve and protect our life. That's the natural thing. It is abnormal. It is beyond the natural. It is supernatural for us to want to kill ourselves. That is not natural. And I would say to everyone here in our worship center, everyone watching or listening to this broadcast, if you have regular thoughts of taking your own life, understand that is not normal. God did not intend that for you. And I would encourage you to go as quickly as you can to a doctor, preferably a Christian doctor, a Christian psychiatrist, and get the help you need, whether it's medicine, treatment, biblical counsel, whatever you need, seek that help now. I've been a pastor long enough to say, I have witnessed the effects of suicide more times than I would care to remember. The effects of suicide on victims is obvious, but what's not always obvious is the effect it has on those who are left behind. Those who are left behind in the aftermath of a person taking his own life have unending and unbearable burdens. The cruelest thing you can do to anybody is for you to take your own life. Don't do it. Don't listen to the lies of the evil one.
Before you leave, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, we would love to hear how the Lord is moving and touching your heart right now. So be sure to comment below and then share this video with someone you feel needs it just as much as you did.